Resolutions. We are now on to the Mayor's report. Mayor Johnson.
Thank you, and boy, I don't want to ruin your run here. You're moving this meeting along very well. So I'll try and go fairly quickly and provide the Mayor's report for June 15th, 2012. I did attend a number of meetings, as I know a number of other councillors did over the last period. I'll highlight some of the ones that I've had, and I'll provide council an opportunity to do the same at the end of the report. On June 5th and 6th, TEDWIG, the Thompson Economic Diversification Working Group, met a number of times both as subcommittees and the working group, and we followed those meetings up with a open house on June the 7th. I was very pleased with the turnout at the open house and the discussion, very positive, very forward-thinking, and so I appreciate people coming out, and I also appreciate all those who are serving on the subcommittees and the working group. As indicated, we are winding down the TEDWIG process in terms of the specific action steps. We'll continue working on those action steps until they're completed. That will take us beyond the June 30th deadline, but no new initiatives will be introduced following June 30th. Also on June 6th, as I indicated earlier, I had the opportunity to meet with Helga Bryant, new CEO of the Northern Region Health Authority. I believe that's the name. Very pleased with the meeting and the attitude and the position put forward by Helga Bryant, and I look forward to following up with meetings, as indicated earlier, with Councillor Locker as well as Council as a whole. Also on the 6th, we had a number of visitors through the Governor General's Leadership Study Group visit our community. There were approximately 35 young leaders right across Canada that were coming, that are doing a tour. Thompson was one of those stops. I can tell you that we had a good opportunity to share our vision for Thompson and some of the achievements, specifically the Aboriginal Accord, the TEDWIG process, our community sustainability plan, the Master Parks plan, and a number of other things. And I can tell you that a number of the individuals upon completion of the study indicated that Thompson was probably one of the most positive communities that they had visited, so I was pleased with that. On June the 7th, I provided greetings at a seniors workshop held here in Thompson, and it was a good opportunity. I want to thank the Retired Teachers Association for putting that event on, and I look forward to some of the deliberations that took place at the session and some suggestions in terms of how we as a city can improve in terms of services provided for seniors and how we can work to retain and recruit seniors to our community. Also on June 7th, I met with the U.S. Consulate, Tim Sapulo, and very impressed with this individual, and I look forward to working with his office in terms of expanding opportunities for Thompson and Northern Manitoba. He was doing a tour of the North, and it was a good opportunity to have a discussion about how we can improve our relationship. On June 13th and 14th, along with Chief Financial Officer Jenny Krentz and Deputy Mayor Fensky, we made financial plan presentations, first to the Thompson Chamber of Commerce and then to the Thompson Rotary Club. I welcome the opportunity to share the financial plan. I want to thank Dennis and Jenny for an excellent job, good questions at the events, and pleased to share the financial plan and some of the deliberations that we undertook and the decisions we made. On June 14th, we had an opportunity, along with the administration and Councillor Evenson, to sit down with the RCMP, the Province of Manitoba Highways, as well as Conservation and the LGD, to talk about the issue of litter adjacent to the highway between the boundaries of the City of Thompson at Seal Road and the waste disposal grounds. We've agreed to work together. And we're going to be moving forward with the development of some signage along that way. We're also going to be enforcing unsecured loads in and around that area. So word of warning to those people, please secure your loads, and we'd appreciate the assistance of residents in terms of ensuring that litter is kept to a minimum along that stretch. On June the 15th, I was very pleased, along with Councillor Byer, Chair of the HR, and Councillor Collada, who is also a member of the HR Committee, to participate in the Employee Long Service Awards and barbecue held at City Hall. It's great to see, and it really is very significant in terms of noting that we have so many employees at different points in their careers. We had a lot of 5-year, 10 years, and then of course we had a 35-year employee, and I want to acknowledge Wayne Kaversky for his service over all those years. But it was a good opportunity, and our administration did a wonderful job of hosting that event. In terms of some of the specific items I'd like to raise tonight, we've talked about some of them, but I just want to note. The first is I want to advise Council and the residents of Thompson that I have written a letter to the Honourable Kerry Irvin Ross, Minister of Housing and Community Development, who is taking on the lead in terms of the detox facility and or the withdrawal management facility, as they like to refer to it. I also carbon copied Minister Rondeau and Minister Oswald on a very important issue, and I want to read the letter for the information of Council and the public. Again, dated to Minister Irvin Ross, June 11th. As you may be aware, on June 4, 2012, the City of Thompson was faced with the news of the recent death of a male frequent user of the homeless shelter in our community. He last accessed the homeless shelter on May 25, 2012, and was turned away on May 28, 2012, for being highly intoxicated. He was 8th on our list of individuals who frequent a wide range of services in the city. The City of Thompson would like to reaffirm our position for the need of a detox facility in our community to prevent further unfortunate circumstances like these. The City of Thompson would like to discuss these issues further and look forward to a continued positive working relationship with the province of Manitoba. I can advise I haven't yet received a response, but I am looking forward to a response and the opportunity to discuss this matter. The second item I want to raise, just for the information, and I know this has been distributed to all members of Council, in terms of the Thompson Municipal Policing Report for the month of May 2012. And it was also presented at the Public Safety meeting last week. Unfortunately, Public Safety does not report until the fall, and so I thought it was important just to raise and get this information to members of Council. When I looked at this report, I have to tell you, I was very pleased that almost, I think every, I'm not going to say almost, every stat that was reported on is trending in the right direction for the City of Thompson. In other words, we're seeing the assaults down by 72 year over year in comparison. We're seeing a number of other items in terms of break and enters down. But we're seeing increased numbers in terms of the total drug charges laid. We're seeing increases in terms of provincial traffic. So I just wanted to mention I was very pleased with this report. The report will be coming to a council meeting upcoming, but this information has been distributed, and I want to acknowledge and thank the RCMP and Inspector Duff. As I said, these numbers are trending in the right way, and I think it's important for the public to know and understand that. Another item I want to bring to attention, and I think Deputy Mayor Frensky or council members have noted this, we issued 2 media releases over the last number of weeks. The first was that we issued on June the 12th a media release regarding the winter season yielding efficient snow clearing program. And I just want to read the first paragraph. Director of Public Works Wayne Kaversky recently reported on the winter snow clearing program, which saw impressive results. During the 2012 winter season, Thompson experienced the heaviest snowfall in 3 years at 166.8 centimeters, compared to snowfalls of 111.4 centimeters in 2011 and 106.2 centimeters in 2010. Despite heavy snowfalls, each residential street in Thompson was cleared at least 5 times, and streets and priorities cleared 8 times. All walkways were cleared 4 times, while priority area walkways were cleared 8 times. And last paragraph, I'd also add the City of Thompson prides itself on providing an elevated level of service in terms of snow clearing throughout the lengthy winter season. A big thanks goes out to Public Works Department staff for the hard work throughout the year. Just to add to that, I can tell you I've been approached by a number of people in the community over the last month or so that really noted the improvement that they've seen in snow clearing. The last item I want to raise, it was spoken to a little bit earlier on the other media or press release we issued as of today, June 18th, and I'm going to read this one as most people will not have seen or heard this yet. A recent report generated by the Director of Finance for the City of Portage la Prairie compared mill rates among Manitoba's largest municipalities. The report revealed that Thompson ranks 4th lowest of 11 municipalities with respect to the municipal mill rate and 6th lowest in overall residential mill rate when taking into account the local education component. Overall, we've done very well when it comes to residential mill rates across the province. It shows that we as a council are committed to affordability of home ownership in Thompson, said Mayor Johnston. The report also compared the year-over-year percentage change in mill rate among selected municipalities. Thompson fared exceptionally well with the second largest overall decrease in residential mill rates across the province. Residential property value assessments in 2012 increased by 16% on average province-wide, as determined by the Manitoba Assessment Services branch. In response to residential assessment increases, most municipalities reduced mill rates with residents' pocketbooks in mind. However, the City of Thompson mill rate decrease was among the most substantial. Even though property assessments increased by 16% in Manitoba, the average residential tax in Thompson has only increased by about 1.5%, said Chief Financial Officer Jenny Krentz. This report revealed that when Thompson is compared with other communities, our mill rate is lower than most. Just to comment on this, I can tell you, I point out this was not compiled by the City of Thompson. We took information compiled by another municipality, but it speaks very favorably, and I think and I hope that residents will take this information, the facts, and again, I ask council to be the conveyors of accurate information. This is information that points out very clearly we are doing extremely well on our mill rate in comparison to other municipalities, despite what many people are led to believe by inaccurate information being disseminated in the community. Lastly, just in terms of proclamations, I want to note that by virtue of the authority vested in me as Mayor Thompson, I have proclaimed the month of June 2012 as Brain Injury Awareness Month in the City of Thompson. Further, I have proclaimed June 15th as Working Together, Walking Together Towards Mental Illness Awareness Day in the City of Thompson, as well as June 15th as Elder Abuse Awareness Day in the City of Thompson. That is my report, and again, I would open it up to any comments from other members of council who may have attended events over the last 2-week period. Thank you.
We'll open up to council. Any other comments? Councillor Beyer.
Sunday I attended the cut-a-thon that was being conducted by the cosmetology department at Artie Parker. To be honest, I didn't know what I was walking into. I was afraid I would have to bring greetings, which always makes me feel a bit nervous. But basically they were giving you a trim, and the money was going to ALS research. And I really have to commend them for what they're doing. It was nice to see some of the students involved, and they also did tours of their new cosmetology area. They've made some significant improvements in there for the students, and they can accommodate more students than before. But the fact that they would help their students not just learn their trade, but to learn how to apply that trade for a community service, I thought that was very commendable. And I hope next year that we'll all find out in sufficient time that we can plan our trim jobs around that event.
Councillor Beyer. Councillor Frenier.
Just two things. The city hosted the Thompson Aboriginal Equality meeting on Thursday, June 7th, which invited signatories and partners to the table to prepare for our progress report to be released June 21st at the National Aboriginal Day celebrations, as well as I attended the MKO Economic Development Summit in Winnipeg last week, Monday to Friday, and it was well done.
Thank you. Councillor Frenier, any other comments? I just have a couple in regards to Mayor Johnson's and the city's press release. I just want to echo Mayor Johnson's comments in regards to with the installation of the utility, now residents of Thompson can do an accurate comparison to any city across Canada in regards to the taxes paid at the municipal level, at the school district level, as well as what the average water bill is. So it's very easy now to compile stats as to what the cost of living is for the city of Thompson as it rates to other communities in Manitoba and also across Canada. So I want to thank City of Thompson and Melanie for preparing the press release. Second,
just before you call for adjournment, I have one more comment to make it possible.
Go ahead.
Okay, just want to highlight that really starting Wednesday and continuing likely for the next 2 weeks are probably the 2 weeks of celebration in the summer for the city of Thompson in northern Manitoba. National Aboriginal Day, June 21st, 2012, Centennial Park. Nickel Days, Thompson Regional Community Center, Wednesday through Sunday. King Minor Contest, and I've been told it's going to be the best yet, will take place on Saturday adjacent to the curling rink. Canada Day, July 1st, Thompson Regional Community Center. I want to thank all the organizing committees and the volunteers for their cooperation with the City of Thompson. Again, we're just getting to the end of the Thompson Regional Community Center in terms of the facility. We're getting back there this year. It's not going to be perfect. We've still got some work to do there, but I really want to thank the organizations for the cooperation. And to all residents, get out, enjoy the next 2 weeks, have fun, but please remember to be safe, whether it's at these events or anywhere else participating in the great summer events we have to offer.
Thank you, Mayor Johnson. Just talking about summer events, I'd just like to personally thank or congratulate all the runners, local runners that traveled to Winnipeg for the weekend for the Manitoba Marathon, Half Marathon, 10K run and relay. There were over 13,500 participants. It's a great fundraiser, and it was a great day for the weather held off, so it was a great run day. So congratulations to all fellow Thompsonites who competed. Well done, good job, and everybody enjoyed themselves. Lastly, we are now moving into the summer schedule for council meetings. So the next regular council meeting will be Monday, July 16th. That's the next regular council meeting. Seeing no other business, I would call for adjournment. Councillor Robinson, Councillor Frenier, all those in favor? Carried. Stand adjourned.